Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Did y'all hear this story about this New York woman, I believe, who went to Pakistan to marry a 19-year-old boy that she met online? And I'm going to read the article. I got it from MSN.com, and I'm going to make sure that I give the article, whoever wrote it, the credit. But how much y'all want to bet either she or women like her are some of the same women who clown the passport bros for going overseas to perhaps get an actual wife, women who are wife material. So she went overseas and failed miserably. And I don't believe for a second this woman is 33 years old. And if she is, she has led a hard life. So let me read the article. It is by Sanya Jane, Jain. And I'm going to start it now. American woman stranded in Pakistan after arriving to marry 19-year-old demands $100,000 from the government. Can y'all believe that? I mean, I'm not surprised. It's something about the entitlement of a lot of people within our community that believes that someone owes them something for nothing. So, her name is Anijah Andrew Robinson, and the article continues. The American woman who was stranded in Pakistan after landing in the country last year to marry a 19-year-old local man is finally on her way back home to the United States. Onijah Andrew Robinson, 33, I don't think so, traveled to Karachi in October 2024 to marry Nidal Ahmad Miman, 19, whom she claimed to have met online. So before I go further, how much you want to bet this woman was probably heavily filtered up, and this young man was probably looking for a way to get to America? So it's a good chance that they were both using each other. But then when she got there, the family was like, oh no, I don't think so. And Indians tend to be very color struck and they have a very low opinion of black people. But let me go on. However, her long journey from New York to Karachi, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, ended in disappointment and sparked a bizarre tale that has captivated social media viewers. Stranded in Karachi. According to The Independent, when Robinson landed in Pakistan, I said Indian, but they're close enough to each other. She was jilted by Miman, who said his family would never accept the match, and we know why. This left her stranded in Karachi for several days as her tourist visa expired. After this rejection, Robinson began to wander around Karachi aimlessly. The American woman even camped outside Miman's residence, but found the entire family had locked up and vacated the house. That is embarrassing and disturbing. Her story gained wider attention after she began making demands on social media, becoming a TikTok sensation in the process. She even organized a press conference in Pakistan where she made further demands, and I'll leave it at that. I think clearly this woman is touched. And I believe I read somewhere in one of the articles that her son said that she has some mental problems, as it would seem. And even if she didn't have alleged mental problems, I can see a lot of women maybe wanting to do this because they have made themselves so odious in the American dating arena that they're finding that they might have to go overseas to procure a husband because they're just not going to find it here in America. A lot of women are finding that they cannot do what men are able to do because at the end of the day, it's going to be the man who is footing the bill, who is going to be responsible financially for the woman that he chooses to make a wife. But you have a lot of women here, particularly you see this a lot online, where women have such intense hatred for men, the ideal of marriage, and what a real relationship is. They want shortcuts to everything. And so I had a feeling that this is going to probably have more women trying to go overseas to procure a husband, not knowing, first of all, men from other countries, they're not going to be as quick to be pushed over as American men. They're they are a different breed when it comes to a woman knowing her place and a man knowing his place. And then you had another black woman who I believe went to uh, um, a Latin country, and she was a doctor. I never did a video on this. I always wanted to, but it's been a couple of years ago now. And she spoke so nasty to that man. She spoke down to him like he was one of her children. And I don't think that a lot of black American women in particular, they think that they're going to be able to take their mouth and their neck rolling attitude overseas, and you're going to end up being popped in the mouth because a lot of those men, they're not going to tolerate that. And their families, they're, as you can see, the family put the kibosh on that real quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I just wanted to talk about this real quick and tell me your thoughts on this. This woman was obviously trying to be a passport girl, and she failed miserably.